Hi everyone, welcome back to another episode of David's View, episode 22. Where do we put the cheese? First off, I want to say thank you for all your support. It means a lot. I'm glad you enjoy these videos. I take great pride in making them, and it's a great pleasure to me. So thank you for all your support. Now let's get into it. Where do we put the cheese in the fridge? It is a simple question, but as always, it is extremely complicated. But let me begin at the beginning. So, anger in relationships and how we deal with it. Now, please correct me if I am wrong. I'm pretty sure I am wrong on this one, but I would like to get your views on it. When you are in a relationship with someone, like I said in earlier episodes, after you've done your 90 days getting to know each other, you are now comfortable, you are now married, you're living together, and you disagree on something. Now, you will disagree before your 90 days is done. Um, there are two ways of handling disagreements because you are two different people in this relationship and you will disagree on certain things. This is logical, this is normal. But the thing is, how do you handle these disagreements? Do you allow your ego into the relationship? Um, what what is more valuable to you? The person's heart, their love, or your ego? Now, say you're in this relationship and you are having a disagreement. Something this other person is doing, it is starting to annoy you, to bug you. Let's say, a simple example, your partner is leaving his or her shoes in the bathroom when they are done showering, or clothes lying around, whatever it may be. Now you go up to them and tell them, listen, this is really getting on my nerves. Can you please work on it? You know, put it away. So, one or two things are going to happen. This person will either, what I call the 5-year-old syndrome, will have a little tantrum there, and they will start yelling and screaming. The 5-year-old, you know. Or, which is far more unlikely to happen, as I have been told, is they will simply calmly respond by saying, you know what, you have a point. I have been doing this and I can see how it will bother you. I will work on it to make an effort to not do this anymore, to actually pick up my clothes. It is a simple thing, but it says a lot. And apparently, now this is not according to everyone, just some people, that I've met, spoken to, and yeah, apparently you need some, I want to say, friction in a relationship. You need to have the sheep complex. These exact words. You and your partner will sometimes bump heads. Now you see, that is why I call it the sheep complex, because that is what sheep do to settle an argument. You know, they bump heads, and then the one dominates the other one, and shit. I can't see how that can work, how it can be beneficial. Um, I can see how you can have massive fights and disagreements with a lot of yelling and arguments in between. And yeah, this is a thing that some people, probably a lot of people, who knows, have come to accept. And if you are in control of your emotions and you manage them and you value other person's heart more than your ego, you will not engage in this sort of behavior. Instead, you will, in a calmly and grown-up manner, resolve the issue. But for some reason, I don't know, screaming and arguing has become a thing that is needed in a relationship. So, where do you put the cheese in the fridge? It's a stupid argument, but I've actually heard people actually have these arguments where the man would be putting the cheese in the door of the fridge, and his wife would tell him, "Listen, I don't want it there. I want it on this shelf." And then there would be an argument about this, about where to put the cheese in the fridge. Really? I mean, really? Yeah. Why would you have an argument about such a thing? Just come to an agreement. It's like, listen, okay, where do you want it? On the bottom shelf? Okay, you know what? I'll just put it there. If it means that much to you, I'll just put it there. You know? But for some reason, egos are valued far more than anything else. And it's like that in all relationships. Not just your personal, not just your love life, but in your work relationships as well. People are constantly trying to put each other down. Send an email, say, "Ooh, Bob didn't do his job again," Instead of getting up and going to Bob and asking, "Hey, are you okay? Do you need a hand? Need some help? Can I assist you?" No. The ego won't allow that, because you're not going to get paid for it. You're not going to get recognition for it. So why would you do it? Maybe you just do it because it's the right thing to do. Maybe we just help each other because it's the right thing to do. But I digress. Anger in a relationship cannot be a good thing. It will lead to horrible things being said. It will lead to pain, anger, heartbreak. And most of the time, people don't even know why they're getting angry. They just do. If you really love someone, do you want to stand there screaming at each other, yelling, pointing? Is that really, in your heart, really what you see love like? I don't think so. So my view on where to put the cheese in the fridge, just meet each other in the middle. Just put it on the middle shelf. That's a great thing about being in a relationship. Where you fall short, the other person completes you, and vice versa. You get rid of the egos, and you just love. To face the storm together. Not because you are perfect and she is perfect, but because you are both broken. And only together can you be whole. So, don't use anger in a relationship. It won't work. One person will dominate the other one. One will feel macho and the other one will feel bad. So just meet each other in the middle. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. It took me a while to think of this one. I've actually had personal experience with this quite a few times. And yeah, I've seen the benefits and I might say the negative effects of having anger in a relationship. The benefits, there is none. But there's none. When you are in a relationship, you stand together. You don't fight against each other. Because the storms will come. And you're going to need that person next to you. Believe you me, you will. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'm looking forward to the comments. Tell me what you think, because, like I said, this is a show about my view, and I am open to being wrong. In fact, I appreciate it when I'm wrong, because then I learn something. You see, being wrong is not a bad thing. Being wrong is a human thing, and it teaches you a lot. So put down in the comments, what do you think? Anger in a relationship, yay or nay? Where do you put the cheese in the fridge? It's a silly question, but now you're thinking about it. I'll see you next time on another episode of David's View. Have a good one.